Hello everyone, today I'm taking you on a tour of the newly built Kumasi International Airport. Took an Uber there, so I will be showing you the road leading up to the airport, the beautiful building itself and some areas like the departure area and the restaurants. Basically, I've got plenty to show you, so stay tuned. The ride was smooth. The roads leading to the airport are in great shape, wide and well maintained, which makes getting there a lot more easier. No more bumpy rides, the signage is clear too. So even if you're new to Kumasi or to the airport, it's really easy to find your way there. It's so nice to see that the infrastructure around this airport has improved, making access more convenient whether you're driving yourself or being dropped off. Now just take a look at this building. It's a striking mix of modern architecture with local cultural twist. The design is very sleek and contemporary with lots of glass that lets in natural light, making the whole space feel more open and welcoming. But what really caught my eye is the beautiful kente pattern woven into the building's facade. It's such a clever way of connecting Kumasi's rich cultural heritage with the modern vibe of the airport. The whole structure feels like it's signaling a new era for Kumasi. It's hard to believe how much it has transformed from the old terminal. As you walk up to the entrance, you'll notice the space outside is well organized for traffic flow. Cars, taxis and Ubers can drop you off quickly without causing any jams. And there's also a parking area that looks well thought out. The overall layout makes it really convenient even during busy times. Here, we're in the departure area. Even if you're not traveling, this part of the airport is worth seeing. The space is big and airy. You can tell they've designed it with comfort in mind. They've really opened it up with high ceilings and big windows, making it bright and welcoming, which is great for anyone waiting to see our friends or family. The atmosphere feels calm and it's definitely more organized than before. It's not overcrowded like before. There are several shops, restaurants and cafes in the airport, so if you're waiting for a flight or just dropping someone off, you've got plenty of dining options. Some places serve local Ghanaian dishes, which is awesome because it gives you a taste of the local culture before you even leave the airport. The decor in these spots is really well done too, more of that fusion between traditional and modern. The floor plan is spacious with plenty of room for people to move around without feeling crowded. There's clear signage everywhere, making it easy to find your way. The waiting areas are comfortable and well thought out. There's a clinic, a pharmacy and restrooms spread throughout the terminal, so you won't have to walk far to find one. They've really upgraded the security and check-in process here. Look how organized everything is. It's more streamlined now and I think it's going to really reduce waiting times. This place is really impressive. The improvements in design and functionality really show, and it feels like Kumasi is ready to welcome more travelers with style and efficiency. If you haven't been to the new airport yet, I highly recommend checking it out. Just grab a coffee and take a look around. You can immediately tell how much thought went into the design of this space. The building has a commanding presence and it gives a sense of both strength and elegance, almost like it's ready to take Kumasi to the next level in terms of international connectivity. The glass facade is one of the most striking features. From certain angles, the glass reflects the sky and surrounding trees, almost making the airport blend into its environment. It's as if the building becomes part of the landscape and it changes depending on the time of the day. In the early morning, it reflects soft golden hues, and by sunset, the glass almost glows with the warm light. This gives the airport an ever-changing, dynamic appearance that's really breathtaking. As you approach the main entrance, you will notice these large canopies extending outwards, offering shade and protection from the elements. They're not just functional, they add to the aesthetic of the building, giving it more dimension and depth. The canopies are supported by sleek, minimalistic columns, adding a touch of elegance to the entire structure. It's the kind of detail that shows how much attention was paid to both form and function. The arrival arrival and departure lanes are super organized, which is a big improvement. You've got designated areas for taxis, private cars, and public transport, so there's no confusion about where to go. The lanes are well marked, and there are plenty of signs to guide you to the right spots. This makes drop-offs and pickups really efficient, especially during peak hours. No more chaotic scenes of cars crowding in one small space. The landscaping around the airport is also something worth mentioning. There are these beautifully manicured lawns and strategically placed palm trees that give the area a tropical feel. They didn't just plop down a modern building and call it a day. They made sure the surroundings matched the aesthetic. The green spaces soften the sharp lines of the architecture, creating a nice balance between the man-made and the natural. And if you look closely, you'll notice small garden areas with local plants and flowers, adding a touch of Kumasi's natural beauty. Outside of the main entrance, you will find areas where people can wait comfortably. It's not just a bunch of concrete or asphalt. They're shaded spots with seating, perfect for anyone waiting to pick up travelers. The seating areas are well designed with benches that fit seamlessly into the overall aesthetic, making sure the whole experience, whether you're waiting or just passing by, feels comfortable and convenient. To sum it all up, the outside of Kumasi International Airport is a true reflection of the blend between modern global design and local cultural pride. The mix of glass, steel, and traditional kente-inspired patterns creates a one-of-a-kind space that feels both international and deeply rooted in Kumasi's history. Whether you're just dropping someone off, arriving for a flight, or even coming to explore, the exterior of the airport already makes a statement. It tells you that Kumasi is ready to welcome the world, but on its own terms, proudly displaying its cultural heritage. Right, so after spending some time at the airport, it's time to hit the road and head out. One of the first things you will notice as you drive away from Kumasi International Airport is how well organized the exit route is. The road leading away from the airport is smooth, wide, and clearly marked. This is a huge plus, especially if you've traveled through older routes where potholes used to be a bit of a problem. Now it's a smooth, comfortable ride and the traffic seems to flow much more efficiently compared to before. As you leave the airport grounds, you'll notice the surrounding area has also seen some improvements. There's a bit of greenery and landscaping on the side, which gives the whole place a more published feel. Once you're a little further from the airport, you start seeing more of the city of Kumasi unfold around you. The road links directly to some of the major highways, so getting to the city center or other parts of Kumasi is really convenient. That's it for today's tour of the new Kumasi International Airport. Let me know what you think of the Kente inspired design in the comments below. If you've been there recently, what was your experience like? And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on new videos. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!